Because my anxiety through the roof right now. Shout out, if you a streamer, bro, and you do this, I tip my hat to you. This shit is always mad weird. All right, let me get to it. So any song I play on here tonight, well, let me tell you this. Let me start by saying this. How did we get to 59? How did we get to 59 songs? So it's that time to start getting the album together again. I'm thinking I'm going to have the usual, probably around like 25, 30, 35, maybe 40. And as I'm going through all the songs, you can ask Brody this, you can ask Sambo, you can ask Convy, you can ask anybody, Slim, you can ask my brother Slim, you can ask Josh, you can ask anybody, bro. I got down to 100 tracks. And these are 100 tracks that I would happily put out. 100 tracks that I would happily put out, which is crazy. Cause like I said, it's usually around 30 or so, as you guys see from the other projects. So I'm in a bit of a predicament. I end up getting it down to 70. I was about to put out 70 songs. But the reason I didn't do that, we have sample clearance issues. We had issues with clearing the Ozzy sample. There was a Radiohead sample on there on the track Bleeding Ghosts. When you hear it, there was supposed to be a Radiohead sample on there. That didn't get cleared. So 59. And once you listen to this album, you'll see that this album is heavily sampled. There's a lot of samples on this album. So 70 was just going to be too tall of a task to get done in time. So anyway, long story short, Adi gave me the suggestion of putting out 59 songs, obviously, because, for obvious reasons. But that's what we ended up going with. The number 59. I will say though, cutting it from 70, Brody, my wife, Justy helped out a lot, Slim. The people that helped me cut this album down know how fucking how painful this shit was to cut down from 70 to 59. So, start recording. Let's get into it. Oh, wait. Yeah. This is one of my favorite ones. This is more of a good vibe. Oh my God, don't do this. Hold on, bro. Hold on. All right, here we go. Damn, my internet. Bro, every time I'm on here, my internet is ass, gang. Every time I go live, my internet is trash. Am I good on y'all's end? Am I going fast? Am I sped up? Am I good? Let me know if I'm good. All right, thank you. Finally, a fucking yes. Wait, why the fuck do I sound sped up? Yo, what the fuck is going on, bro? I'm cooked right now. Hold on. Man, my bad. My bad, y'all. Y'all heard that too, right? That shit was sped up. The fuck is going on? There we go.
fucking the same style, Slimbo. I'm keeping the lane high, Turbo, but still in the same spot, yeah. I'm squeezing my trigger like GameStop. His spot, we giving a running ride. My dog got that bread like I'm saying live, yeah. Had to go turn my clip, had to go turn on my bitch. Back in the car, I'm feeling to cash, get bad, and pick up a wrist. Had to go turn on my fam, crack on the spot when I can. Keep my pill low, I'm dealing with shit that they can never understand. But glory to God, I beat all the odds. I skip a meal, hit that shit, man, I'm feeding my squad. Fuck my meal, this shit is too much, I need a job. Call me a pill, I'm feeling alive, call me a vibe. So much in my mind, trying to debate, cause there any moments they fly. I'll stay here forever if I could ever pause a moment of time. We get it like the first, turn that boy to a hearse. The one from gift to the curse.
Yeah. So that was one of my personal favorites. That was super hard to cut. What, Zoe? You want to get out of here? You want to get out of here? All right, what's another one? Yeah. Oh, and yeah, let me look. I know a lot of people have been asking for Fade Away. They've been asking for that Poppy one. I know I said I was gonna put them on the album. Don't get mad at me, chat. They didn't make the album. I didn't feel like there wasn't song. Look, if I'm cutting shit like this, there wasn't songs on there that I was willing to let go of in order to fit those that got cut from the previous album. So what I think I'm gonna do one day, all these songs that got cut, yeah, I know, my bad, Fez, but all these songs that got cut, I think what I'm gonna do one day is I'm literally just gonna drop a project one day that's just all the songs from A Man Rose all the way up until whenever. That's just all the cut songs. When that'll be, I don't know. But I'm super excited about this project, man. There's a sound that y'all are gonna oh yeah, somebody said SoundCloud. Look, I want to mention something because somebody was like, just upload the samples that didn't get cleared for free on SoundCloud. I don't know if you pay attention, but Kanye just had a lawsuit in London and he never even released a song. He never put any song out. All it was, she's in here. Kanye got sued because all he did was play the song at a party. That was it. He didn't upload it anywhere. He didn't put it to SoundCloud for free, YouTube for free. So when I see you guys being like, just leak it on these things, it's not as simple as that, bro. Especially as big as we've gotten, I don't like it. We have a huge target on us. people are charging us astronomical amounts of money to clear stuff. And if it's not that, then for whatever reason, one reason or another, people, they're not, like, I've seen some of the artists I've sampled clear shit for other artists, but when we ask, we get a fuck no. What that's about, I don't know. But the bigger we've gotten, we just have a huge target on us, and I don't like it. I don't like the fact that we've gotten to a point where this shit feels corporate. You know, I was talking to a couple of my friends and even my wife, and I was just telling them about that. Like, we're so big now. It's so like we're so mainstream now that everything is corporate. Everything has to be done by the book. You gotta cross all your T's, dot all your I's. There's no more fucking around anymore. So, do I like that? No. Does it take the fun out of making music? Yeah, I mean, it does, bro. For someone that like me that loves sampling, yeah, dude. Because let's say I sample a song, right, and it comes out beautiful, and I am stoked about it. You know, now I got to live with this paranoia of, oh, fuck, is this shit gonna get cleared? You know, but luckily for the Ozzy one, we took the Ozzy sample out, and you'll hear, I don't want to give too much away, but you'll hear what we did. But, like I was saying, there's a sound. I'm sorry if I'm talking too much. I ain't sorry now. Fuck that. But there's a sound on this album that it's my belief that I don't think anybody, I believe it's a new genre, right? So there's a sound on this album. I believe it's a new genre. I can't think of anybody that's done this type of style. It's all throughout the project. You know, it's pretty littered throughout the project, so you'll hear it as you go through it. You know, I think people that enjoy the hard songs are gonna be stoked about this album. I know it's, man, all my reactor friends out there, I don't know what y'all gonna do as far as reactions and shit. You know, but yeah, I'm interested to see what y'all do and how y'all do this, whether y'all sit through the whole, 3 hours, or whether y'all break it up and release it. And I just want to tell you, if you are a reactor, this listening to the whole album in full is really it's a great experience. However, this album is also made to where you can stop and then pick up where you left off, and it sounds like a whole nother album. So, to all my reactor friends out there, if it makes your life easier to break your reactions up, by all means, do it, because you're able to do it with this album. You know what I'm saying? And come back to a whole new experience. But fuck it. Let me play some more. Let me play some more songs. So this song I made, when I made this song, I was thinking of the perspective of being an active addiction. Being out there. It's a pretty dark song. My wife does not like it. Everybody close to me that loves me does not like it because they don't like how I'm speaking in it. But I wrote it from the perspective of someone being an active addiction, and also from the perspective of, a loved one that has passed on, trying to talk to the people he left behind, or they left behind.
Lonely boy. Yeah. You did good, son. I ain't been the same since you left. Walk around like I'm dead, alone and I'm outside. I just wanna feel good. I've been going the same since you left. Walk around like I'm dead. There's a war in my head. This will probably end badly. I don't wanna be sober now. I don't wanna be sober now. off from on the floor, break. Been thinking Calvin is a doorway. I just spent lifetimes trying to go a day. What's all the drugs if it's not enough? What's all the love if it's not enough? What's all this money if it's not enough? Something inside me says I'm not enough. I don't wanna be sober now. I don't wanna be sober now. I don't wanna be sober now. I don't wanna be sober.
Yeah, hopefully y'all fuck with that. Let's see what else I got on here. Yeah, this one didn't make the cut.
Where do we go from here? Baby, I'm far from here. Know you wanna settle down, but I cannot sit still. Around me feel real. Don't run down the pills. Even if you gotta lie to me, tell me you not.
I'm sorry I couldn't drop it.
So alone, really could use some help. How do I say my own? I can't say myself. Man, to keep me gone, taking a toll of my health. How my body stressed, I can't afford the rest. If I lay down, I might not get up. Just tell me it's okay, even when I know it's wrong. I don't wanna be this way, no, no. I don't wanna be this way, no, no. I'm dying on the best I ever had. Worn out on my face, so I've been going nowhere fast.
I know, dude. I really wanted to fuck. I really wanted to put 70 tracks out, I just couldn't.
I have decided to take.
I'll drop them all one day.
You did good, sir. In the dead, I can't go to sleep without a pistol by the bed. My type be a crazy bitch who's sick up in her head. I just pull my trauma out and make a pussy spread. All the sun that Eastern Block, there before the sauna feels good pop. Drunk that lithium, feeling like Nirvana. Baby, do young like Tanjiro, covered the katana. Snap jaws, all up in her ass, fucking the designer. No be out like Novocaine. F-150 sipping drink. Know me up like Novocaine. Lately I ain't been myself. Where do I go when the drugs don't help? Lately I ain't been myself. Where do I go when the drugs don't help? Paranoid I'm gonna take it time my brain from cracking. Brother switching on me, let us.
Yo. What else we got? Damn, man. Oh, this one's crazy.
You did good, sir.
Put that boy in the box like a ship. I was sipping on drink as an infant. Yeah, I'm fucking the brain, but I barely gave a corporate of 100 million. Bitch, I came off a Section 8 buildings. Can't pay for the fall of the children. To a B-word, I'm a villain. What? Ain't been to see, I'm too high. Smoking that leaf, I'm too fine. Like I hit me, I'm throwing up peace signs. The whole game, they fly like Kina. Got 1, now 2, I'm 3 high. I'm ready for 1, 3, 6, 5. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Use your hands if you can, throw it up.
Yeah, what y'all think about that, bro? Yeah. So that song, man, I would have put on there, but just overall, once you hear the vibe of Runaway, not to say it doesn't have hard songs. It has a lot of fucking hard songs, but to me, it just didn't fit the vibe. But like I said, man, I'm gonna put a project out one day to where I'm just putting all these songs that didn't make the cut. Don't worry. Don't sit there and think they're not gonna see the light of day. I give you my word. I will go back from a Man Rose all the way up until whenever it is and give you all the cut tracks. Yeah, I wanted to say I'm gonna try and hop on the Discord when the album drops. Cade had told me y'all were gonna be doing a listening party on there, so when the album drops, I'm a dinosaur, real deal unk. When it comes to this Discord shit, I don't know how to operate it really. I don't know what to do. But I'm gonna try and hop on a Discord listening party with y'all and vibe out. See how y'all fucking with it. But yeah, there's gonna be Lonely Boy merch. There's gonna be Duck Boy merch like usual. I'm not quite sure. We're still waiting on samples and stuff to get approved. I'm not quite sure when that's gonna come out. But yeah, I mean the theme from Runaway, dude, listen, I'm gonna get on some real shit real quick. It's been a hell of a year. It's been a hell of a year in the sense of, we've done, me and my cousin and the team, we've done some things that are life changing and have touched success and financial freedom and making sure our family is good for generations. A big part of that happened this past year, but I think it was Tom, believe it or not. Shout out Tom. I love Tom, man. Tom always texts me. Tom will just randomly text me just to see how I'm doing, and what, I'm pretty big. I try my best to respond to Tom because I love and care about Tom deeply. But he just goes out of his way, man, to check in and ask how I'm doing. And Ruby was handing ganger. But me and him were texting and talking. And long story short, Tom, I was describing some things to Tom. And both Tom and my sponsor, my AA sponsor, have told me this, that I'm avoidant. I'm not, when shit happens, my first reaction or instinct is to want to run away. And, for me, what that looks like today, obviously that used to be the drugs, right? The drugs were the thing that helped me escape all this shit. Because I couldn't deal with life. Life was too loud. And it would turn that noise down for me. But today what running away looks like is, dude, I'm in the studio every day. And don't get, man, I love my job. I love to work. I don't know what to do with myself when I don't work. I'm not good at off days. I'm not. If I have an off day, like today, I wasn't able to get in the studio. And I was just pacing around all day, dude. And my anxiety was through the roof. It's not easy for me to not be busy. But I love what I do, man, and I'm blessed. Thank you, God. I'm blessed and I'm grateful that I get to do what I do. But I also use it as a way to escape. I might not be taking off from my house and my family and shit, or I might not be doing drugs like I used to. But when I come up here into the studio, it's like a sense of control because I'm good at this. You know what I'm saying? So when life around me feels out of control, coming up here gives me this false delusion of like a sense of control. It's the same thing as like, I don't know if any of y'all can relate to this, but if shit starts going down, dude, I'll just start cleaning. You know, I'll just start picking shit up, wiping tables. I'll just start in the middle of a conversation, discussion, argument, whatever. I'll just start cleaning shit. Again, because it gives me like this false sense of control. So I don't know, just talking to my sponsor and, you know, having those conversations with Tom, you know, as I've been sober, the longer I stay sober and I'm on this journey, the more I'm learning about myself. More just keeps getting uncovered and uncovered and uncovered. And, you know, because I've been the patriarch and I've had to take care of my family, even before music, even before money, even before any of that. You know, I was the oldest child, dude. And, you know, I always had to take care of shit. So I always looked at myself as the caretaker, as the fixer, the problem solver, all that. And like I said, it wasn't until my sponsor and talking to Tom that it was pointed out to me that I think Tom calls it avoidant detachment or something like that. I'm probably getting that wrong. But, you know, basically running away. And the more whenever people point shit out to me like that these days, I try not to get defensive about it, right? If people point shit out like, especially people around me that love me, they point something out like that, I really try to sit with that, and I try to listen. I try to listen to that, and I try to look at my life and my actions and what I'm doing. I'm like, man, is that true? Am I doing these things that they're talking about? And I'm just not seeing it, because I struggle to see myself. I don't know about you guys. You know, I can see other people's defects and stuff pretty easy, but it's hard to see my own. And, you know, the longer I sat with that and the more stuff I went through this year, it's absolutely true. You know, even with me and my girl, you know, if we have a disagreement or something like that, dude, I shut down. And not even a disagreement, dude. If we're just talking about like childhood shit, trauma shit, all that, my body and my brain physically shuts down. You know, I don't know if it's just like trauma response, whatever, PTSD, but like I shut down to where I can't talk, I can't think, I can't, you know, I can't, what's the word I'm looking for? I can't articulate what I'm feeling, my emotions, anything. And you know, on top of that, dude, I mean, look, dude, there's just being in I'm not looking for sympathy, but just being in my position where I'm at in life now, a lot of people rely on me, to be okay. A lot of people, family, extended family, and there's a lot of pressure that comes with that. And I live with this constant fear that if I don't continue to produce and make music and do all this, then I won't be able to take care of them. I'm gonna run out of I'm gonna run out of money. I can't keep up with it. You know, some other things I've gone through recently. And I was debating, because when I made that tweet about the videos, you know, saying it's heavy shit, but I was trying to think of how to say it without putting people's shit on Front Street. I'm talking about my parents, and if y'all know me, y'all know I love my parents to death. My brothers love our parents. And I mean, what's right is right. You know, I've put their shit out on the street already. In music, you know, making music. And you know, this is something more positive, but still, it was hard to get to this point. You know, I think about a month ago, my mom went into rehab, and about a week after that, my dad went to rehab. So they're both in rehab right now, and I'm grateful for that. Honestly, I didn't think it was something I would live to see. I think I got to a point of like accepting that my parents are just who they are and where they're at, and you know, that's just what it's going to be until they pass away. But you know, I'm trying to keep my expectations low with it, because they're human, dude, and I fuck up, my brother, we all fuck up, you know, and it's not fair to put my expectations on other people, no matter how good or you know, morally right they are, or I think they are. But you know, it was a tough time, you know, getting them into rehab. But I'm grateful they're there. I thank God that they're there. You know, I'm hoping they stick with it, and you know, because I mean, dude, they can have a life more beautiful than they can even imagine. You know I am. 7 years ago, walking into that treatment center, if you would have told me that my life would be what it is today, and I love my life so much now that I've become a hypochondriac. And I'm like, anytime I feel anything wrong or weird, I feel like I'm dying. I love my life so much now that I don't want to die, dude. I used to go to bed every night, high as fuck, just praying that I wouldn't wake up, because I didn't quite have the balls to like blow my head off. But just praying that tonight, just don't fucking wake up, dude, and this nightmare will be fucking over finally. And now, 7 years later, dude, I love my life, man. I absolutely do. Is it hard? Yeah, it's hard. But that's where God comes in for me. You know, that's where God is of the utmost importance in my life, dude. God comes first, man. Even when I come into the studio, you know, I used to come in here and try and dictate what I was going to make. I want to make this type of song or this type of song. And I was struggling at one point after my brother had OD'd, because all that kept coming out was sad shit. And, you know, I remember talking to my wife about it. And I might have told y'all the story already, but she was like, who the fuck are you to dictate what you make? You're just a vessel. And that blew me away. And she was like, when you go in there, do you pray and ask God to just use you? I was like, dude, I don't. And ever since she's told me that, I do that now, you know. And look, dude, I talk about it on this album, dude. I see a lot of people got opinions about the Christian stuff and all that, and that's fine. Honestly, the best thing somebody told me is, and it's true, that people's opinions ain't none of my business. It's not, whatever their opinion is, not my fucking business anyway. They can have whatever opinion they want to have, but I don't know, man. You know, it's almost like people get expectations of like, I'm supposed to get holier than thou now, and I'm supposed to be on this spiritual and moral hilltop, telling everybody how wrong they are because they haven't found the Lord or whatever, dude. And that just ain't me, dude. It's not. I don't think. Maybe that is for other people, dude, and maybe I'm wrong and that is right. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong and that is the right way. I don't know. But, dude, I feel like I'm more useful to people, you know, just being who I am, dude. And I feel like I'm able to still talk the same language as these people. And I don't know, man. I just think I could be of more use to God, the fucking fucked up mess that I am, than trying to present myself as like I said, you know, this all of a sudden holier than thou, like morally superior person talking to y'all from like this hilltop, man. I just don't believe in that, dude. And like I said, I could be wrong, man. I could be wrong, you know. Maybe Jesus and Paul was talking about people like me in the Bible. I don't, maybe I'm lukewarm. I don't know, man. I'm trying to figure this shit out like everybody else. You know, I know God saved my life, dude. I know I wouldn't be sober without God. You know, developing this relationship with Christ. It's been amazing, man. Let me tell y'all a situation. So I talk about this on the album too. So a couple weeks ago, it's over a month ago. Over a month ago, we're shooting videos for my album. We're in Louisiana and shooting videos for my album. And the next day I go to my house, because it's getting worked on right now. It's getting renovated. I go to it to go work out, meet everybody and work out in the morning. And my Lamborghini and my Rolls Royce are gone. Gone. My TRX is there, my old school Cadillac is there, but those two are gone. And you know, I'm freaking out at first. I'm like bugging out about it. I mean, it's $1 million in cars right there, and I'm tripping out. And then all of a sudden, this thought pops in my head. Like as I'm talking to Josh, because Cheddar was there, Jewel was there. As I'm talking to these guys, this thought pops in my head, and I think it's out of Luke, where Jesus is telling a parable. And long story short, he basically says, you can't worship both money and God. You can't serve two masters. And that hit me in that moment. And you know, I'm grateful that those cars got stolen. You know, like, does it suck to get violated? Yes. Do I like that my wife feels violated and unsafe? Yes. I hate it. But dude, getting that Lambo and that Rolls stolen, I don't really give a fuck about these things, bro. I don't even give I didn't even want those cars to begin with. I don't give a fuck about the chains, dude. Like, I don't give a fuck about diamonds. Like, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about a Rolex. Like, just all this fancy shit, bro, that I don't give a fuck about. No, I didn't get them back. They're still going. Whoever hit me was pros, bro. They were pros. They drove from Miami all the way to Louisiana. They were pros, but I mean, whatever. The detectives are on it. Insurance, whatever. It's whatever. I don't even give a fuck if they cut a check. But again, more than the Rose and the Lambo, and losing that, it's the bigger picture for me was I don't care about none of that shit, bro. Like, as long as my girl's straight, as long as my family's straight, I don't give a fuck, man. I don't give a fuck about these fancy cars. I don't give a fuck about these diamond chains and shit. Like, I just don't, bro. And I don't know, man. I guess the older I'm getting and the more financial success I've had and the more material shit I've been able to attain, I guess I've just realized through that process, I don't even really want these things, dude. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about these things. I don't want them. Like, bro, just give me some trucks. Like, give me a Raptor, a TRX. Fuck, even give me a GMC 3500 diesel, bro, and I'm fine, bro. I'm good. I'm good with that, bro. I don't need all that other shit, man. And yeah, this mustache, this beard, this hair, it's a real deal, bro. This is what you call being locked in. When you see my shit start to grow like this, just know that I am locked the fuck in. I am locked the fuck in, bro. I don't give a fuck about no haircut. I don't give a fuck about none of that, bro. All I give a fuck about is my wife, getting my workout in, and getting in this motherfucking studio. But yeah, I'm trying to think of all the things I wanted to talk to you guys about, man. You know, it's kind of tough to remember it all without someone asking questions, but I hope I'm not boring y'all to death just talking like this. But there's Tom, Reaction Therapies in here. Shout out to you, Tom. I was just talking about you, brother. I got an idea, though. I got some songs that I've made these after Runaway. Some of these are the ones I made after Runaway. So these ain't cut songs. These are potential songs that are going to be on whatever solo album comes next. Y'all want to hear it? Let me know if you want to hear it. I'm literally about to show you. I'm literally about to show you something that's probably not going to come out until a year from now. So screen record it, whatever you need to fucking do. Let's go.
You did good, sir.
Y to the N to the E. F to the O to the R to the T. W-A-Y to the N to the E. To the baby, my shit is a time on my wrist, they don't suck at that dog. Say it what back, you do what I addicts do, attitude, fuck them, it's perfect, that dog. The fellas with dollars for D on the caliber, T-Ox, Matador, Dele on Dele. I stay about the way heaven and shot, always safe ever tomorrow, don't say it not today. Yeah, who the fuck really wanna get that? So high, I can't move from the waist down. So high, I can't feel from the face up. I'll full get a pin here, scrape up. Got numbers, all counts, out made up. Be side for the line, need an acre. Me for the sim, bad just make up. I ain't waste no high, let me turn up. I just wanna catch a vibe, fuck burn up. Fuck first down, babe, but they nerve up. So I swerve up. Look in the mirror if I wanna see a murder. Shit be cold, I pop, she ain't turned up. We skipping on your beats like a murder. Got a bitch, don't forget the full plate. I just put a car seat in the tank. Couple million light work for the bank. Not a motherfucker out with a fake. So long, they call me a miracle. So long, go south, change your hemisphere. So long, they call me Korea. I'ma make you say shade, boy, bit like I keep. F to the O.
Yeah. That ain't no cut track, all right? That's I guess that's gonna be on the new shit, whatever new shit that comes out in the future. All right, now this one's more of a vibe. All right, I'm like back on my OG Lonely Boy shit with this one. Velly, if Velly's in here, Velly's gonna love this shit. I don't know, man. I'm trying to. Man, look, Runaway, I'll just say this real quick before I play it. Runaway is really, man, it's a dark album, bro. It's very vulnerable. It's very filled with emotions. Like I said, it has its like fun parts and shit, but I mean, bro, I don't know what else I got left to pour out after this, you know? So maybe it's good vibes from here on out. Look, bro, I like making good vibe songs, but every time I make a motherfucking good vibe song, they never do as good as the sadder songs. I think I understand. I think more people relate to the sadder song. Whatever it is, I don't know. Maybe y'all got a preference, but yeah. All right, let's get into it.
You did good, son.
Man, Nate, I see you texting me, gang. You need to. I can't check this shit while I'm on live, brother. So cut it out. Oh, my wife on here. Is that too loud? Is that too loud, Sage? I need it. Oh, she says fire. I thought it was too loud. Y'all fucking with that, bro? Can I make some happy shit, gang? Can I make some fun, fire shit, gang? Do I gotta fucking keep making this depressed ass shit for y'all to fuck with me? God damn, man. Let me make some fucking feel good shit, bro. It's been a rough year, dude. I also, in the midst of everything, there's a song on there. Let me see what it's called. On the project. I'm not gonna say names on this one, but I pretty much lost one of my best friends, my brothers, this year. And I ain't talking about he died. So, that's been a whole thing dealing with that in itself. It's been tough, man. It's been tough. Probably one of the hardest things I've had to deal with. It ain't pulling up right now, but that's on the album. I'm trying to remember what the song's called. Oh yeah, Comfortably Numb. Comfortably Numb. But I will tell you, my favorite, I don't have a favorite, man. To say I have favorite songs on the album, I can't. That album is my favorite songs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I probably made like at least 300 songs over this past year. And like I said, I had 100 that I would have happily put out. Some of them I played for y'all. You know what I'm saying? So these 59 are my absolutes. Like, it wasn't another fucking track getting cut. Like, this is it. But I have to say my favorite track on this one is called Range. And I wasn't even gonna call it that, but I called it that because I storied it, showing a preview of it, and I just put range to show my range, like the different shit I could do. But y'all ran with that, so that's what we calling it. And the other one would have to be Unbelief. As close as I was with my papa, I never made a song about my grandfather, and he was like my father, man. And when I lost him in 2006, that was probably the hardest thing I've ever been through. And I got into pills after that, all kind of shit. And I don't think I ever really made a song for him because it's just always been difficult for me to think or talk about. I think I've only visited his grave twice. I'm not proud of that, but I mean, it's just, it's hard for me to go there without like breaking down and shit. So that one means a lot to me. Man, I'm trying to, I don't know, man, this whole album, bro. Like I said, I don't even know what I'm gonna do after this. I mean, I feel good about these tracks I've made, no doubt. I feel good about it. But once you hear this album, I think you'll better understand what I'm saying. The way everything just flows into one another. Like I said, that new genre that's on here, and. Actually, it's the album is more than 59 songs, bro, because some of these songs are like, I'm not gonna say how many is Nightmare, but a lot of these songs are like 2 in 1, bro. You know what I'm saying? So honestly, there probably is closer to like 70 tracks on this album. What was maybe I could show y'all some raw shit. Shit that ain't even fucking mixed. Oh yeah, this shit ain't even mixed. Fuck it. Fuck it.
Do it. Kill everyone.
You did good.
Fuck
son.
it.
You know what I'm saying?
Sambo ain't even mixed it yet.
Some
Raw.
Give him a couple bars.
Haters mad, mockers tripping bad. I don't give a fuck. Candy sad off a powder bag. I ain't feeling nothing. Double cup, double dose it up. I got bad expired. You with mans, popping lady red, smoking on that fire. Yeah, big farmer shouted. Someone push it forward. Counting beat the money for a way. Pop my cardi, wipe the pussy hair bought me. Her pussy is a foreign. That talking at your neck will get you looking like a Charlie. No malarkey, I'm like CP Joe at the function line. I won't lie, pop on channel 5. I fuck with 105, red or blue. Bitch, you must be new. Gray is round side, politics. Better call your bitch the fuck I give is fine. Can't forget where I came from or where the fuck it started. Give a fuck about these chains, dog. Wish I never bought them. Give a fuck about the cars, dog. I ain't really bought them. All I care is that my fam straight and now got marijuana.
Hold up.
I just wanna see my gang shine, see my brother climb. I'm just praying now, stick around and see my children climb. Why you still talk about the drugs? Thought that you were clean just because I can have it doesn't mean I ain't a fiend. Bad habits, but at least now I'm praying in between. SOT burning up the street and look what will be. Let her talk, it ain't my fucking business what they say about me. It's up to God, I think he got me right where he want me to be. Fuck the industry in the world like a practice polygamy. I'm so motherfucking north that the compass should point to me. Yeah, freestyle off the top, man, I feel like I'm Lil Flip. I just got that aura, they forming me from a clip. Stay up on my dick when they hornier than my bitch. The water that I carry, the pussies couldn't even sip. Yeah, to a D plus a planet. Rattle Timberlake with a titty out like she Janet. Yeah, East and Side plus a sinner. My game break the law for me like January 6th.
Another one.
Haters mad, mockers tripping bad. I don't give a fuck. Candy sad off a powder bag. I ain't feeling nothing. Double cup, double dose of dub. I got bad expired. You and niggas popping lady red, smoking on that fire. Haters mad.
Yeah. Raw. Sheesh. Man, let's see what other raw ones I got. I can't play too much of this because it'll give away parts of the album, but
You did good, son.
I've been doing good in the worst way. Long hurt 91st day. Nobody call me on my birthday. Nobody call me on my birthday. Wake up early, but I work late. They break my heart until it's drug shape. So many mad on my nutcase. Just got a text that call me fuckface. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh. Back on the road, I don't even know what day it is. Ain't at the bus, I don't even know what state I'm in. Family a heavy bill, I'm running paper thin. I did the math, I don't think I'll see a break again. Back in 95, my brother got created then. Back in 95, I realized I won't play again.
all right, I gotta cut it. I can't let the rest play. It's gonna spur on some of the album, you know what I'm saying? Man, I still got like 5,000 of y'all on here. I appreciate y'all fucking with me, bro. I'm beyond excited about Runaway. I don't know, man. I don't even know what to say anymore, dude. I'm grateful I get to, dude, I'm so blessed I get to do what I love every day. I'm so blessed that I have the wife I have, the friends I have, you guys. I wasn't, my whole life, bro, my whole life I felt like an outsider. I felt like an outcast. Even if I was part of like a cool clique at some point in time, like I never felt like I belonged, bro. I never felt like I fit in. I was never comfortable in my skin. And you guys, man, it's just something about like what we've built and you guys being a part of it where I feel seen. You know what I'm saying? I think my whole life, dude, my whole life I've just been looking for like comfort and like to be loved. And, I've always just wanted people to love me. And I made a career out of trying to make people love me. And, I was talking to somebody about this the other day and they were like, dude, why do you watch so many reactors and all the reactions, and why do you post so much of that? And number one, the reason I post is because, I mean, dude, especially the small reactors, bro, if me posting can help, like, because first off, they're streaming my shit. They're a fan of us. They're a fan of me. They're streaming my shit and taking the time out of their life to react to my shit. The least I can fucking do, especially for these smaller content creators, is to post them, dude. Like, if they do something sick, like, repost them. If they're showing me love, like, fucking repost them, dude. Why I gotta act like I'm some big dick? Like I'm bigger than everybody else. So I'm too big or too good to be doing that, man. I don't give a fuck about that, man. So I do it to show them love, bro, because they take time out of their life to promote and give me love, man. And I think that's just at my core. I think that's how I'm built, dude. I'm a very loyal person. Like, loyalty is a very big thing to me. And also what I was getting at, dude, when I watch these reactors and they hear a line and they start crying, or they start talking about the line and what it means to them, or, bruh, come on. There's no feeling like working as hard as I work, because I mean, dude, I'm in here working all the time. This is what I do. Come on, baby. This is what I do. And I put everything I have into this. I lay it all out every time. Every album I give to y'all, every song I give to y'all, whatever is in here, whatever I'm going through on a day-to-day basis. Like, these situations ain't made up, dude. I'm telling you real shit that's going on in my life, both in the past and more so currently. And when I watch these reactors and they cry, they hear that a certain line, and they start crying, or it's like, bro, that is why I do it. And I feel connected. I feel connected to them, dude. I don't give a fuck. I feel seen. I feel like they understand. I don't give a fuck about the streams or this or that or any of that. That feeling right there of watching someone connect to what you're saying is worth more than any amount of money you can give me. Anything. Like, that is why I do it. That's what keeps me going. And dude, yeah, just because, I mean, look, dude, God has blessed me tremendously, and our career has, I think, for both me and Adi, taken off to a point that if you would have, like, we would have never fucking thought we would be this big and, like, be in the same conversation as, like, mainstream people and shit. But, dude, I still struggle to, like, love myself, man. I still struggle to love myself and, to feel like I'm worthy of anything. I feel a sense of guilt for being where I'm at in my life. Like, why me? Why not my other brother? Or, why not, why me, dude? Why the fuck do I deserve this? Yeah, dude, nah, I talk about all that on the album, dude. Just cause you see, the money and the tours and all that. I mean, I don't know, dude. I just, I used to hide in that character of Scrim for a long time, but with these solo albums, the mask comes off, you know, and it's just raw, dude. I don't sit there and write. You know, I make the beat and then I put the headphones on. I just start saying, man, whatever I'm feeling, whatever comes out, comes out. You know, so if you guys are struggling out there, man, just know that, look, just because I glowed up doesn't mean I don't still deal with depression, and I don't still deal with, you know, the self-loathing and hate and shame and guilt and all that stuff. And all this shit comes with pressure, man. And there's a lot of people I got to take care of that depend on me, and including Zoe. Hi, mammy. And yeah, man, I'm just a normal ass dude at the end of the day. So, you know, I don't really give a fuck about being too corporate, bro. Like, I'll sit on here and keep talking like this, and I don't give a fuck, bro. I want this shit to be raw. I want the post to be raw. I want my music videos to be raw. I don't care about having this big, stupid, fancy production. I want it to be raw. I want the music to be raw. I want this to be raw. You know, at the end of the day, I want you guys to not view me as like some superior or like some like celebrity or something like that, but like as your friend, hopefully. As someone that's just like you. You know, I just have a bigger platform. But you know, I'm working on being me, dude. I'm very broken, and you know, I didn't used to like to say that. I used to think I have to like keep this stoic attitude all the time, and I still do for the most part. But you know, I'm a broken dude, and I'm trying my best. I'm trying to be me more and more every day. I'm trying to be comfortable with being me more and more every day, and not this like shape-shifting chameleon depending on who I'm around, like who I need to be for them to like me. And it's hard, man. It's not easy. And, you know, I'm a little over 7 years in sobriety now. Yeah, man, you know, I still struggle with my faith, dude. Like, I know I talked about that last time, and, you know, thank God I'm not a weirdo for that. Thank God I'm not, like, you know, on the outside with that. You know, I've talked to a lot of people that, and including pastor friends of mine, and just other people that I really respect, and, you know, they struggle with their faith too, dude. Every night I pray, I ask God to please help me with my unbelief, and to please help me have faith. You know, I don't know if I'm just dragging this on at this point. I'll take a sip of coffee. Me, Jewel, and Cheddar gonna be sparring at 9:30. So let me check the time. I gotta get some good sleep tonight. I ain't been able to look at y'all's comments and shit. So yeah, man, if y'all could, man, keep my family in your prayers, and you know, pray for my mom and dad if you can for me. You know, yeah, man, I think that's gonna be it. I hope y'all enjoyed the songs I played. Don't worry, I promise y'all I will give y'all a project one day. You have my word, I will give y'all a project one day with with all the cut songs. And we'll call it For Love of the Game. That's what we'll call the tape, For Love of the Game. And I hope y'all enjoyed the new shit I played too, man. You know, hopefully this year we discover some new sounds, and we keep going up, man. And we just keep having fun with this shit. I just keep trying to be a vessel for God and have him use me in whatever way he can. And just know I really appreciate all you guys. I can't say that enough. I love all you guys. Thank all of y'all for popping on here and hanging and chilling with me. I'm beyond excited for tomorrow. I can't, you know, man, I can't wait to watch a lot of y'all's reactions. And you know, I hope all you guys stay blessed, and I hope you enjoyed tonight. And let's get ready to turn up tomorrow, man. Like I said, I'm gonna try and hop on the Discord. I'm gonna try and hop on the Discord. So we'll see what happens. But all my usuals. I love you guys. Thank you for the support. Thank you for putting me on. Continuing to put me on. Continuing to support project after project. And all you guys, man. Fuck. I can sit here for an hour and just say thank you over and over, because I wouldn't have this life without you guys. So let's go crazy with Runaway, and then let's see what we can do next. After that, on to the next one, you know. Love you guys. Peace.